Chapter 18. You're talking a lot of unrealistic nonsense. You couldn't even keep the post you had, yet you're expecting to go somewhere else empty-handed and be made a high official. Daydreaming will get you nowhere. What makes you think you'll be made Prime Minister in West Qi? You failed to see His Majesty's deep concern for you when he chose you to supervise the building of the Happy Terrace. Why play the upright official when everyone else just goes along with the current situation? She mocked him. Wife, you don't understand that heaven's fixed a tune for everything. We'll enjoy a good future in West Qi. Come with me now, dear. You'll soon be blessed with riches and happiness. Jiang Ziya, our predestined marriage comes to an end right here. I'm a native of Zhaoge, and I won't go to a strange land. From now on, you do what you like, and I'll do as I please. There's no other alternative. Madame Ma said resolutely. You're wrong. A woman must follow her husband. How can we be separated? I was born in Zhaoge, and I'm unwilling to leave this place. Ziya, you must allow me to divorce you. Please write me a note to make it formal, and we can go our own ways. I absolutely refuse to go with you. Come with me, dear, and we'll enjoy riches and power together. It's my fate. I'm really not destined to enjoy riches and power. You go and be your Prime Minister. I'll stay here and endure my poverty. You can marry some other lucky woman. You won't regret it afterwards. No, this is my destiny. Since you married me, how can you leave me? I insist that you come with me. Jiang Ziya protested. Madame Ma became angry. Jiang Ziya, if you agree with me, we can separate in peace. Otherwise, I'll tell my father and brother. We can go together to Zhaoge and get justice from the king. As they quarreled, Song Yiren and his wife came in. Brother, I was the one who arranged this marriage. Since she's unwilling to go with you, you'd better write her a note of divorce. As a man of talent, you'll have no trouble finding a new wife. Why are you so reluctant? As the saying goes, once the heart's gone, it's not easy to retain the body. Nothing good can be achieved by force. Song Yiren advised. But brother, ever since she married me, she hasn't enjoyed any happiness, and I feel uneasy to leave her like this. But as she's made up her mind, I'll write her a note of divorce. When the note was written, Jiang Ziya held it in his hand and said, Wife, we're husband and wife as long as this note remains in my hand, but once you accept it, we must part forever. Madame Ma stretched out her hand without the least hesitation. Jiang Ziya sighed. The fangs of a snake and the sting of a yellow wasp are nothing when compared to her heart. He commented. Madame Ma packed her bags and returned home to marry someone else. When Jiang Ziya was ready to leave, Song Yiren invited him to have a few farewell drinks. He escorted him on the first part of his journey. Where will you go, brother? I appreciate very much the deep concern you've shown for me and never expected to be leaving you today. I plan to seek a career in West Qi. If you meet with success, let me know and I'll be able to set my mind at rest. Song Yiren urged. The two men parted in tears. After leaving the Song village, Jiang Ziya made his way westwards to Mengjin, crossed the Yellow River, passed through Mianqi County and approached Lingtong Pass. There he came upon several hundred refugees, weeping and crying in a deplorable state. Are you all from Zhaoge? Jiang Ziya asked. Some of the refugees recognized him. Yes, Mr. Jiang, we're all from Zhaoge. They explained. King Zhou ordered the building of the Happy Terrace and appointed Cheng Hohu to be supervisor. 2 out of every 3 able-bodied men must do corvée labor on the terrace, and tens of thousands have already died of exhaustion. Their corpses are buried in the foundation. We can't bear such suffering and want to flee beyond the 5 passes, but the garrison commander won't let us through. If we're taken back, we're sure to die violent deaths. That's why we're weeping here. Don't despair. I'll go to see him and talk him into letting you all through the pass. Jiang Ziya promised. It's kind of you to bless us with such heavenly grace. You'll help us to escape death. They thanked him. Jiang Ziya left his luggage with them and went to see Jiang Feng, the garrison commander. When questioned where he was from, Jiang told the guards, "I'm Jiang Sheng, a junior minister from the capital. He's a civil official close to the palace, while I'm a military commander far away from the central government." Jiang Feng thought when he heard the report, "If I establish a good relationship with him, it'll make things easier for me in Zhaoge." He quickly ordered that Jiang Ziya be admitted, but grew doubtful when he saw Jiang Ziya in Taoist robes. "Who are you?" he asked. "I'm Junior Minister Jiang Sheng. Why do you come wearing Taoist robes?" Jiang Ziya explained about the Happy Terrace and his flight from Zhaoge, then added, "When I got here I found a crowd of refugees in despair, because they're unable to pass through. Should those poor people be taken back to Zhaoge, they're bound to be put to death either on the burning pillar or in the serpent pit. I beg that you let them through and grant them life. It's by the mercy of heaven that I've met with a man of your boundless kindness and compassion today. You'll surely grant this favor." Jiang Feng became very angry. "You're only a common sorcerer. Having gained wealth and honor, you should have striven to return the grace bestowed on you by the king. How dare you venture to deceive me with your cunning words? Those fleeing people are not loyal citizens, and I would be an unloyal official if I granted your request and let them through. If I were really to do my duty, I would arrest all of them and send them back to be dealt with. But I have merely stopped them from getting through, compelling them to return to Zhaoge of their own accord, and giving them a chance to live. According to the law, I should take you back to Zhaoge to be punished along with them, but I'll let you off, because this is the first time we've ever met," he said, and ordered his guards to throw Jiang Ziya out. When they saw Jiang Ziya return from the meeting with the garrison commander, the refugees rushed forward. "Will he permit us through the pass?" they asked. "No, he won't. He wants to take all of us, including me, back to Zhaoge to be severely dealt with," Jiang Ziya said dejectedly. At this, all the refugees began to wail and lament, their crying echoing across the wilderness. Jiang Ziya couldn't bear to see such a pitiful scene. "Don't cry," he comforted them. "I can help you get out of here, but you must do exactly as I tell you. At dusk, I'll order all of you to close your eyes tightly. You may hear the sound of rushing wind, but on no account should you open your eyes. If you do, you'll fall to death." In the early evening, Jiang Ziya kowtowed towards Mount Kunlun and began to recite incantations. There was a great crash, and the refugees felt the wind whistling past their ears. Traveling on the dust, they crossed Lingtong Pass, Tongguan Pass, Chuangyun Pass, Jiapai Pass, and Sishui Pass, as far as the Golden Chicken Ranges. All the refugees landed safely on the ground. "You can open your eyes now," Jiang Ziya said. "You're now in the Golden Chicken Ranges beyond Sishui Pass, in the West Grand Dukedom. You may go now. Good luck." The refugees kowtowed to express their heartfelt gratitude and then set out for West Qi City, capital of the dukedom. When Supreme Minister Sun Yishen received a petition from their refugees from Zhaoge, he immediately reported the case to Bu Yikao, acting ruler of the dukedom. They must be taken care of in every way. Bu Yikao decided. Distribute silver among them, so that the bachelors can marry, and all may set up new homes. Widows, widowers, orphans, and old people without support may register at the granary and receive free grain rations. He then asked Sun Yisheng, "My father's been confined in Yoli for 7 years already. I wish to go to Zhaoge to atone for his crime. What do you think?" At his departure, he warned us not to do anything rash. He said he would return as soon as the period of adversity is over. "You shouldn't go, Prince," Bu Yikao sighed and said. "As a son, I can't bear to have my father confined to a strange land for so long without any member of his family there to comfort him. What use are we 99 sons?
I'll take the 3 precious family heirlooms and present them to the king in order to obtain my father's release.
What was the result of Bo Yikao's journey to Jiaoge? If you want to know, you must read to the next chapter.